Hello from the Calphean Storage Keeper, and remember the number one rule for being AFK, always be processing. Doesn't matter if you're working on something else, doesn't matter if you're making YouTube videos, just remember A, B, P. I wanted to give you guys a channel update, tell you a little bit about where I've been and what I plan on doing on YouTube in the future. I do plan on making a comeback to YouTube, starting with this video and then a guide that I'm going to release right after this one. As far as where I've been, mostly I've just been live streaming on Twitch. I wasn't really able to put out enough content on YouTube before to make it worth the while, but I think I found the solution for that now. And the first thing I'm going to be doing for the channel is a whole new series of guides that I'm going to call BDO 2017. So a lot of the guides are a bit outdated now. Some of the content that I've put out in the past, the game has changed a lot. And it's about time to put out some new guides, talk about everything that's changed, starting with a new top 10 node video. And then after the top 10 node video, I'm going to make an advanced node video where I give you guys some tools to kind of determine the best nodes in the game going forward. That way, even if the market changes, even if new stuff gets added, there will be some tools that I've put together, some spreadsheets and stuff that'll kind of help you guys going forward to make sure that the content does not become outdated. The next thing that I'm going to be working on are review videos. So I have a lot to say about obviously this game, but also other MMOs that have recently come out or that will be coming out. The biggest two that I'm looking at right now are Darkfall Rise of Aegon, which just came out a couple weeks ago, and Albion Online, which is coming out in July. I've sunk hundreds, if not thousands of hours into these games, and I have a lot to say about them, good and bad. So I plan on bringing some in-depth reviews to these games, where we'll break it down with a table of contents, and you can examine, what's the PvP like, what's the crafting like, what's the exploration like, kind of break down the different features or just the different parts of these games so you guys can determine if it's going to be something that's worth your time or not. And then finally, I'd also like to start bringing gameplay videos to the channel. For this one, I'm going to need a little bit of help. Honestly, if any of you are skilled video editors and you don't mind me shooting a few questions your way, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit me up on Discord. That's kind of been the main thing holding me back. I do have some pretty interesting clips of, enhancing on Black Desert or PvP in Albion. Stuff that I would like to edit and put together and commentate. But I just don't really have the knowledge to do that in a way that I think is high enough quality for the channel. I didn't want to just export, unedited Twitch VODs to the channel. I thought that would clutter it a little too much, so I'd like to put some more effort into that if possible. And like I said, if any of you guys are really good at that kind of stuff and you want to give me some pointers, then please hit me up on Discord. That's about it as far as what I plan on doing with the channel. I'd also like to talk to you guys a little bit about how you can support what I've done on the channel or what I plan on continuing to do on the channel. The quickest and easiest way for you to support me is to just click those follow and subscribe buttons here on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Not only does that help you to keep up with what I'm doing and follow any new content that comes out, it also helps me to present my audience to, say, if a company wants to hire me or sponsor me to play their game or to make a review about their game, then me being able to show them, a representative size of my audience is very helpful in order to get that done. The next thing you can do if you want to help me even more is you can become a patron on Patreon. Obviously, my Patreon is fizzled out after being inactive on YouTube for 6 months, but now that I'm back and plan on making content for YouTube more consistently, if you guys would like to check out the Patreon and see what rewards are available there, one of them includes one-on-one coaching, so if that sounds like something that is interesting to you, then you can head over to Patreon. All the links for this stuff will be in the description if you want to check that out. And then finally, you can subscribe to the Twitch channel. Normally this costs $5, but if you have an Amazon Prime account, then you can subscribe on Twitch for free. So just watching the Twitch channel is obviously doesn't cost anything, but if you want to subscribe, you can unlock some custom emotes and some goofy stuff. And like I said, if you have that Amazon Prime membership and you haven't been using it on Twitch, then you can support one streamer of your choice every month for free. The Twitch community for Black Desert is actually superb. It is quite a bit different than Twitch communities for other popular games. So if you haven't checked out BDO on Twitch, I recommend you do so. There's a ton of great broadcasters besides myself, and the viewers as well over there are fantastic. There's a lot of really friendly and helpful people. I think you'll enjoy it. So if you haven't checked out this game on Twitch, I highly recommend that you do so. That's about all that I have to say today. My next video, the node guide, should be ready shortly after this one, so stick around for a bit if you want to check that out. It's good to be back. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.